Welcome dear students. I am Rajiv Lohani and I am here to discuss with you some applications of Gauss theorem in electrostatics. In the previous video I told you how to find out the electric field near a very long uniformly charged straight conductor. Today I will discuss how to calculate the electric field due to a very large sheet of charge having uniform charge density. The charge density in this case will be treated as surface charge density, that is the total amount of charge which is spread over the sheet per unit area, and we will denote this by the letter sigma. The unit of the surface charge density is Coulomb per meter square. Suppose we have a very large sheet of a conductor having uniform charge density sigma, and we have to find out electric field near this sheet, and this one is the sheet, and P is a point where we have to calculate the electric field intensity. This sheet is infinite large and is placed like this, perpendicular to the plane of this board, and near this sheet is a point which is denoted by P. In order to calculate the electric field intensity at P, we will think of a Gaussian surface which should be symmetrical about the charge distribution and on which the electric field should be either parallel or perpendicular to the surface of the Gaussian surface. Now in this case we can see that since this is a very large sheet, so P is equidistant from every point on this sheet, and the resultant electric field E will be in this direction perpendicular to the sheet. Passing through point P, we draw a Gaussian surface, and this surface in this case is a cylinder, and the cylinder goes to two sides of this sheet, cutting this sheet. Half of the cylinder should lie on this side and half should lie on this side. You can see that the electric field on the base edge of the cylinder is perpendicular to the surface edge, and on the curved surface of the cylinder the electric field is parallel. So the total flux that will come out of the cylinder will be phi equal to flux due to the curved surface, which is 0 because the curved surface is parallel to the electric field, plus the electric flux due to the base 1, which is E into A, where A is the area of the base, plus E into A, that is the flux through the second base. Since these bases are equidistant from the sheet, so electric field on this base is same as the electric field on this base. Thus the total electric flux that comes out from this cylinder is 2E into A. Now you can see that this cylinder passes through this or cuts this surface. So area that has been cut by the cylinder is also A. And if sigma is the charge density of this sheet, then the total charge that is enclosed by this cylinder will be Q equal to sigma into A. Now according to Gauss theorem, the total flux that comes out from this cylinder, that is our Gaussian surface, should be equal to Q upon epsilon 0. It means twice of E into A is equal to Q upon epsilon 0. But Q is sigma into A. So E into A into 2 is equal to sigma A upon epsilon 0, or E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. A and A here will cancel each other. So this is the required expression.